If you want like a prude girl who's gonna like starfish in bed and just be kind of lame, that's what you're gonna get if you go for a super conservative girl. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel where we eat foreign food and talk about overseas lifestyle. Here I have Yucy with me.
Hi.
And babe, what are we eating today?
Today we have this 干扁四季豆. It's some kind of fried beans. It's very tasty. It's one of my favorite dishes.
Yeah, they got beef and it's like a lot of veggies here. So I wanted to eat a vegetable dish today because I've been eating a lot of meat, so I want to eat some veggies. And let's eat and get started on the topic. So I've been seeing in the travel groups a lot lately this talk about like Russell Wilson and Sierra. They're like two celebrities who are like really big, and for some reason they're really controversial because, okay, Sierra, she has children by Future, he's a popular rapper, and Russell Wilson's like the nice guy, I guess. This kind of, stereotypical guy who comes in after the woman already dated the bad boy. And now it's pretty much in the media. Every time they do something, they both get criticized. And I think it's pretty interesting. And my girl doesn't really know about this. She doesn't pay attention to the travel community that much. But basically, it seems like modesty keeps getting brought up now. Like, guys keep saying, oh, like, Sierra, she dresses too sexy. She should have more respect for Russell Wilson. These kind of comments I keep seeing all the time, and it's even trickling down now into like the travel community where if a guy posts a photo of his girl and she's like wearing something too sexy, or maybe not too sexy, but she's wearing something sexy, revealing, guys are like, oh, like, why are you posting photos of your girl in a bikini? Like, keep that kind of thing private. So it seems like it's a big topic now. Like, people want to discuss, should your woman dress modestly? And since this is like travel talk, we're talking about like, should you want your foreign woman, like your foreign girlfriend, to dress modestly? So babe, let me ask you, like, do you think that a guy should be worried if his girl is like showing off a lot of her body, or she's wearing very, very revealing clothing? Like, do you think that he should be worried?
Worried? Worried about she's gonna be with other guys?
Well, okay, so there are some guys who feel that if a woman's wearing very sexy clothing, she's showing off her body to other men, and it means that she's kind of open to other guys and possibly cheating on her boyfriend. So that's like an insecurity that a lot of men have.
Okay, first of all, I think some girls just want to dress sexy because they just want to express their fashion style. And I don't think dressing sexy just means that she's gonna cheat on you, because a lot of girls don't dress sexy but they still cheat on their boyfriends. So it doesn't mean, so these two things, they're not connected. A woman doesn't need to be dressed sexy to attract other men or cheat on you. Even if she dressed sexy, it doesn't mean she's a whore or she's a slut. It doesn't mean like that. I mean, it's not like old times already. It's our modern society. A lot of women dressing sexy just for themselves, just because they want to feel, I want to feel I'm sexy, I want to feel I'm a beautiful woman, and that's it. That's very simple. And honestly, a lot of guys think girls dress good, dress beautiful for men, but actually no. I think it's kind of like that, but I think most of the part is to compete with other girls. So it's for other girls. Most of the time it's for other girls, to compete with other girls. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna attract so many men. It's not like that.
Yeah, like one thing you're gonna learn, like the more you deal with women, you're gonna see like their behavior, it usually concerns other women more than it concerns you. Like a lot of guys, they think like the woman's dressing well, like, oh, she's dressing for me. But really, it's like a lot of female, it could be competition, or is it just like you care, like you wanna look good in front of other women? It's like a...
Yeah, it's complicated. It's not just one thing. It's not very simple. Yeah, but most of the time I think I wanna feel, for me, I think sometimes I wanna feel beautiful. I don't wanna look shitty, right? I mean, you don't want your girl to look shitty. You also want her to look good, right? In order to let her be that way, you gotta let her dress sexy. Yeah. Yeah, so don't be worried about it, just be confident. I mean, if she's that kind of girl who's gonna cheat on you, then she doesn't need to dress sexy to attract other guys.
Mm.
It's very easy to talk to guys on the internet now, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't need to dress very sexy to cheat on you.
Mm.
If she wants to be with you, and if she dress sexy for you, it just means she likes you, and she wants to look good in front of you.
Yeah, so for me, I would probably only feel insecure if my girl is dressing really sexy when I'm not around, and she's like, if she was going to a nightclub or something, then I might feel like, okay, other guys are gonna be like in close like proximity to my girl, and she's dancing around, and like, you know, if she's dressed really attractive, of course guys are gonna approach her in like the nightclub environment. So for that kind of situation, I can understand having a little bit of insecurity. But generally, like, if your girl is with you and she's dressed very sexy, it really just depends how confident you are in the relationship. For me, in the past, I've dated girls who dress kind of conservatively, and they dress us, you know, they put on jeans and t-shirt. And for me, if the girl dresses kind of boring, it just makes me less excited to see her and be with her. So I like my girl because my girl has a really great sense of style. She dresses very sexy for me. She always puts in a lot of effort. So that's the kind of woman I like to be around. I'm not really too worried about what other guys are looking at. 'Cause I know some guys are like kind of insecure, like, oh, they don't want other guys looking at their woman's body, and I understand that. I understand, like,
Yeah.
but if you're very insecure about your woman being looked at by other guys, then maybe you should probably date less attractive women, because if you're dating attractive women, other guys are going to be looking at her regardless of what she's wearing. So I feel like you got to come up with some kind of, you got to get more secure in your relationship, because you don't want to
think about why she's with you instead of other guys.
Yeah.
It's just because she chose you, because you were better than other guys, right?
Yeah. And you gotta walk around with that kind of confidence, like she chose me when she could have chose some other guy. So just have that kind of confidence, and you might be less worried about what she's wearing.
Hey babe, you're shipping out so many bags these days. What happened? These guys really want your bags.
Yeah, we got a lot of people really interested in TravaLux, you know. We're shipping these things out. Guys are giving great reviews on them.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. We got guys who are traveling the world with this bag already. They're posting photos, they're sharing their experiences. So I'm really happy that guys are loving the bag. They're traveling the world with it. So I want to see you also traveling the world with it. Get your TravaLux bag.
Yeah, guys, get it now.
Luxologylifestyle.com. Go get it, guys. Just to reiterate, so the reasons a girl might dress sexy. So she dresses sexy. Well, she wants to be attractive for herself. It maybe makes her feel more confident.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives off a good image to other people.
Yeah, right.
Maybe there could be like a competition effect with other women. Like she wants to show off her body or show that she's really hot. You know, there could be some kind of competition. But mostly, like, I think those are the main reasons. I've heard those echoed also by women in the West. Like they say they don't dress for men, they dress for themselves. I've heard that statement before.
Yeah, like for me, sometimes when I'm at work, so I dress kind of conservative, then I feel kind of a little bit bad or uncomfortable, because that's not being myself. Being conservative is not myself, because that's not my style. That's not my fashion style. I don't feel I'm being myself. So that's like it's like I was in the cage, and then after work, it's like I'm out of the cage. I can be myself. So of course, when I can be myself, I want to dress for myself. I want to be beautiful. I want to feel beautiful and attractive. And that would also make me feel good and have a good mood. Yeah. If I dress the way that I don't like, then I would feel kind of depressed or unhappy.
And one thing you guys got to keep in mind is when it comes to foreign women, the types of foreign women who are going to be most open to dating foreigners, like I'm a foreigner inside of this country, so the types of women that are going to be more open to dating me are going to be women who are kind of more open-minded, and they're less conservative.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a mix, because, okay, on the one hand, guys want to kind of avoid women with like too much of a Western mindset, because they feel like, okay, I can't marry that type of woman or have a long-term relationship with a woman. That's what they're trying to escape. But on the other hand, if they go for a woman who's too conservative, she's probably not going to be
Open.
Yeah, she's not going to be fun the way that guys want. Like, if you want like a prude girl who's going to like starfish in bed and just be kind of lame, that's what you're going to get if you go for a super conservative girl. So you kind of have to strike the balance. Like, you don't want her to be maybe too open, but you also don't want her to be so conservative, because that's probably not going to match up with what you're looking for as an American or Western guy in this country. So you kind of have to strike a balance. So pretty much, overall, I'm not too worried about the way my girl dresses. I think, you know, as long as she dresses attractive, that's the most important thing. Because trust me, guys, like, dating a girl who dresses like trash, you might feel more confident that she's not going to cheat on you, but at the end of the day, you're going to get tired of seeing your girl dressed like trash or dressed so boring. So I think having a girl who puts in effort into her appearance is what we all should be aiming for. And, you know, if she dresses sexy, let's just focus on how we feel when she's dressed sexy, and let's not focus on other guys. And that's just my feelings about it. I know some of you guys might disagree. Now, I know a lot of guys are kind of looking to find a really conservative, modest woman. And yeah, just, you know, feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. I know, like, some people definitely disagree with my view about this. And yeah, you know, let's talk about it. Like, if you agree with me, like, you can tell me maybe some reasons why. Or if you disagree with me, you can, like, write some comments telling me, like, hey, I dated a woman who dressed open and sexy and it turned out very badly. And, you know, just give your opinion and we can, like, talk about it. I think it's a really interesting topic, and it's every day in the travel community. It's like people are talking about, oh, modesty. The woman needs to be modest. So, yeah.
Alright, guys, this is all for today. Thanks for watching our videos.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. It's pretty interesting. And
yeah.
I know a lot of guys, it's kind of controversial, so I'm hoping that we get a great mix of opinions from guys who, you know, maybe some guys have really strong opinions about this. Maybe some guys are like, yeah, Danny, you know, it's not a big deal. Like, you know, she can dress how she wants. I'm interested in hearing what guys think.
Yeah, if you guys have any other opinions on this, just share with us in the comment section.
Thanks so much for taking the time to listen to our discussion, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.